In this video, I'm going to show you how to use Medium for our Intro to Historical Study class. Medium is where our course resides, or where it lives, as I've said in a few different places. So this is what it looks like. You just use this URL or web address, medium.com/intro-to-historical-study, and you can go straight to the landing page for our course. This is what it looks like. As you scroll down, you'll see tabs for the syllabus, the schedule, the unit narratives, and there will be a tab coming soon for the final project. So that's how you can navigate through the course and find the things that you need. Of course, I've given you a link directly to the syllabus itself so that you can go directly to that and start there, getting to know our course. When you come to this landing page, though, you'll just see the most recently published story at the top, and then older ones below it. To get started with your own account, you'll click Get Started here. You can join Medium using Google or Facebook if you want to. I'm going to show you signing up with email. So I'm going to use a Yahoo email account that I have for my Latin American history classes. I'm going to put my email in, click Continue, and then I'm going to go check my inbox, as it said. So I have my inbox open over here in another tab. I'm going to hit refresh, and here's my Medium email. So this is one that verifies your email address, just like Hypothesis. This one, I have my email. Now I click to create my account. It's opened a new tab over here. And once it gets done thinking, all right, so here you can decide, well, you just click create account. You probably could change full name if you wanted to. So now I have an account where I am Modern Latin America, because there was a misspelling when I made that account. So I can click here on this image to do things with my profile, or excuse me, you have to actually go to profile to set up the profile, to put in an avatar or an image if I want to. Again, if you want to do that for our class, please do. I like it. I appreciate it when we really all get engaged with these things. But you don't have to do anything like that if you don't want to. You just need to use this to write stories for our class. Once you've set up this account, then you'll go back to our course. And again, remember, you don't have to have a Medium account to see our course publication here. Something that I did want to show you, I'm going to click on this welcome. This is the Unit 1 unit narrative. Because one of the things that I ask you to do in this unit is create a Medium account, showing you how to do that here, and then add your Medium information into a Google Sheet. So I'm going to show you why that is the case here in just a second. So I've scrolled down a little bit. Here's where the paragraph where I explain what we'll be doing, or you'll need to sign up for a Medium account. Click here to go to the sheet, and I've set this so that you can edit the sheet. What you'll do is you'll write your @Medium handle here in the username column, and then I'll use that to add you as a writer on our Medium publication. And I'll say a little bit more about what that means in just a second. So I'm going to do, this is my actual Medium account that I use with you as the instructor for the course and that I use to set everything up, is this one here. I'm going to type in the other one, though, as well, just to show you kind of what that looks like. Put a period there, but I don't need to have a period there. Oops. This one really slow. All right, so I'm going to put in Modern Latin America. And let me show you, I'm going to go back over here to this tab where I just created my Medium account. Somewhere I created my Medium, here it is. So if I click on my profile, it shows my username. And again, you can change that. Please do if it gives you something like this one. It doesn't have to be your real name by any means. You can use a pseudonym. But what I wanted to show you is right here. It says medium.com/@Modern Latin America. So whatever the at gives you, sometimes it throws in some numbers and things like that. That's the thing that you want to copy and paste into the sheet. So I typed it out, but if you want to make sure that you don't make mistakes, you can just copy it and paste it in right there, and then you're done. And with that, I will take that and I will go in on my side of things, and I will add you to our class as a writer so that you can post to our course publication as well, and that we'll have an easier time finding each other's writing on Medium. Okay, so now that I have set up my account, I have put my username into the shared Google Sheet. Now the instructor, who's also me in this case, has added me to the publication. And the way that I know that is that when I go to medium.com Intro to Historical Study, I can see that I'm logged in. So there's my profile. And also I have this blue writer information here. So this lets me know I'm a writer in Intro to Historical Study. That means that when I go to post my work, when we're given assignments in class to write something, I can go here. So you always click on your profile picture, whatever it is. I'm going to click New Story. And I'm going to create a new story. So this is just a test story. I'm going to write my story here. Also note, you saw the little plus sign out there. I started writing, so I can write a paragraph here. When I hit enter, I'll get a new block. If I click the plus, I can add an image. This one lets me search. So these images come from my computer. There are things that I could upload from my computer to Medium. This one lets me search for images on Unsplash. Unsplash contains thousands of photos that are free and open for use. So if you go to Google Images, for example, a lot of those images have copyrights. Unsplash are set to be shared on the internet, so that's a great option there. This one, you can embed a YouTube link. So if you, I think it actually works with Vimeo and some other services as well. So if you have a URL for a video, even one that you've recorded, so say that you would rather record videos of yourself talking about a certain topic rather than writing everything out, you could create a video and embed it here in Medium and share it with our class. This is also an embed code. This adds a section break, so the 3 dots there. So you could play around with those things and see how they work. When you're ready to publish your story, you get the publish button, of course. So I'm going to click that. And the issue here is that publishing your story, just clicking publish, doesn't publish it to our class publication. So I'm going to click the X and go back and show you what you need to do. Don't just click publish, click the 3 dots, click add to publication. Right now it says no publication, so click Intro to Historical Study, and then select and continue. Now, instead of saying publish, it says submit. I'm going to click submit. If you want, you can include an image. Images are always great in these stories. You can add a tag if you want to kind of let us know what your story is about. You should unclick this because when that button is clicked, it tries to send your story to a section of Medium that's behind a paywall. We're not doing that kind of thing with our class. We're just doing the free version, things that are open that we can all access, read, and share together. So that's why you need to unclick that button, then click Submit to Publication. All right, now that that has been submitted, I'm the editor, so I'll have to take that extra step of adding all the stories to our publication, but I'll go ahead and do that so that you'll see your stories on our class page on Medium. And again, that makes it easy for us to be able to share our work and see what we're all doing. All right, so I've submitted that draft. I'm just going to go back to the main page for our class to show you a couple of things that you can do with Medium beyond posting stories. So for example, I'm going to go to the syllabus, And just to show you, any of these Medium pages were created as stories, the same way that I was just showing you to submit to the publication. That means that all of these can be annotated. So as I scroll down, Medium's giving me other things to read. If you want to read other stuff on Medium, that's great. If not, don't worry about it. But what you can do is you can highlight. So it gives you this option to add an annotation, add a highlight, add a comment, or add a tweet. This one lets you write private notes that I'm a little unsure about how that one works, honestly. So maybe don't use it, just because I don't know if that's just notes that actually, I think it is just notes for yourself. So you could use that if you want to. So again, if you want to add an annotation, or a comment, I should say, click the little speech bubble, and let's see, it froze, of course. There it goes, maybe. There we are. All right, so you can respond. And so this is great because if you're reading the syllabus, you're unsure about something, you don't know exactly, or you have a question about some facet of how the class works, you can write your thoughts here. So you can ask a question and just hit respond. Now that will be there for everyone to see. So when you go away, I'm going to click away from that, and now there will be a highlight, and when you click on it, we'll be able to see here's how you see the responses. Sorry, you can tell I'm still getting the hang of Medium a little bit myself. So now this is highlighted. The response is over here. And now I can see that I typed ask a question, right? But you type whatever question you have or what comment you need to make. But again, I think this is great because unlike Blackboard or some of those other platforms that we use in online classes, this one is pretty straightforward, pretty easy to use, and you can write all over it and communicate in various ways on it. So again, that's there for you. As a way to use Medium in our class, a way to comment on the different assignments and things that we have. I think those are the basics that you'll need to get started and to succeed in class. So I'm going to leave it there. As with anything else, please let me know if you have questions. And I'm looking forward to getting to know you through your ideas about studying history.